Well, let's talk about one guy that we're obviously big fans of, and it's Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray tonight. My goodness.
Yep.
I don't know if he's got a little extra juice for the Pistons, right? And no, I mean, honestly, I don't know if there's extra motivation just from the Jaden Ivey stuff around the draft time, the conversation around it. Remember the famous picture from draft night that really wasn't a big deal, but, people looked at it where you had the, four of the five top picks in a picture, but Keegan was not in the picture. And it just felt like Keegan was kind of overlooked a lot on draft night. And there was so much buzz about Jaden Ivey and Detroit laughing at Sacramento, blah, blah, blah. Well, it seems like he plays pretty well against the Pistons, and tonight was the same thing. Like I felt like did a great job defending Jaden Ivey, made that switch to put him on Ivey. He had to deal with Boyan a bit, and then he got his offense, and he did it in a variety of ways again. I love seeing him. Probably my favorite play of the game with him was passing up a three, pump fake, jab step on Boyan, step back three. What do you think of Keegan Murray's game?
It's just the way that he's scoring, Deuce. It's a little bit of everything. And it's something that we started talking about with De'Aaron Fox even this year, being like, we already know he can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket, but man, his range, his game is evolving. And I feel like Keegan's game, his his leap on both ends of the floor this season has just been incredible. But then you look at his offensive game and you look at his confidence with putting the ball on the floor in the way that he is creating in so many different ways, whether it's with the floater, whether it's at the rim, whether it's with the
Some
step back,
dunks.
some dunks, like going down with authority. And it's just like, okay, this is his second year, and this is what we're seeing from him. And I think there are people around the league sometimes that where you go, okay, when there's trade conversations, you're going to have to give up Keegan Murray. The Kings are not going to give up Keegan Murray. What you're seeing from Keegan Murray is exactly what every team in the NBA would want. Your modern day body size that can do it on both ends of the floor at an efficient, effective level. And that's exactly what we're seeing from Keegan Murray, even in some shittier first halves like this one.
He had
Oh, wait, I say shitty, sorry, shitty first half, but in that second quarter, he had 13 of his 15 first half points.
He finished with 32 points for Sacramento. Sacramento had four guys score 20 or more. You had Monk with 20 points. He had 9 assists. De'Aaron had 26. Sabonis had that triple double with 37, 13, and 10. And then 32 points on 13 of 17 shooting for Keegan, 5 of 9 from downtown. Mm. Yeah, I loved his game. Like this is, and now it's like for him, it's can you string this together now, right? You're going to have ups and downs as a young player in this game, but when you got a 32-point game, you can't have an 8.1 rebound game next, right? Like there's got to be some level of consistency. Yeah, I'm not saying score 32 every night. I'm saying find ways to be impactful every single night. And that's a challenge for him is, all right, can you be aggressive? And so I wonder if that was one of the conversations they had like before this game at practice was like, Keegan, like you got to be a guy out there because
Yeah.
you have the talent, but when you don't play with that assertiveness and if you play passive, and I think sometimes it's too much of like, well, it's Fox and Sabonis' team.
Mhm.
No, no,
Dude,
this is a team, and we need everybody here. So go get yours. Like you said, he's got the size at 6'8", 6'9". I need you to go attack the basket with force. I need you to bust out that floater, do your step backs, hit threes. You can't be passive. We can't go stretches of games where we look back and we're like, wow, he only had 4 shots in the second half, or oh, he only had 7 points tonight because he took 4 shots.
yes, it's like if he's missing shots, it's still going to be one of the better options usually on the offensive end if he's taking those shots. And then let's say he's having a bad shooting night. You need to make sure that he's doing all the other little things. Like the other night when he finished with that 12 rebound game.
Yep.
Tonight I think he had 5 rebounds in this one, which hey, I'll take his 5 rebounds plus his 32 points. Like that was him being efficient on the offensive end, making sure to be aggressive. And you're exactly right. You've 3 guys in Domas, Fox, and Keegan who, well, I would say more Domas and Keegan who are more willing to be like, have a passive night,
Right.
and be like, oh, I just want to get guys into it. I think Domas sometimes is more like an assist guy, where Keegan's more like, hey, this isn't my team. I don't want to take over, even though it's like, take the fuck over,
Yes,
take over.
please.
Like, just go. I do, like, please. And that's what De'Aaron has even been able to start doing. But De'Aaron, he wants to be able to rely on other guys to take over if he doesn't have it.